Hi everyone, so in the previous lesson we covered the C major scale and the A minor scale, and I explained why the A minor scale is the relative minor of C major. So if you haven't read through the notes or you're not on my Patreon page, I will just explain very quickly right now. So the A minor scale is actually the relative minor of the C major scale because they contain the same notes. So there are no sharps and there are no flats in the C major and A minor scale. Okay, for C major, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. For A minor, you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So you're basically starting from different root notes. For C major, you start with C and you end with C. For A minor, you are basically going through the same notes, but you start with A and you end with A. Okay, so for the C major scale, the C major scale, you can call it the C Ionian mode if you use the modal name. And for A minor, A natural minor, you can call it the A Aeolian mode for the modal name as well. So this was the notes that I actually published to my Patreon page for those who sign up for the $5 and above per month for the lessons. Yeah. Okay, so today I will go through phrasing. So phrasing is basically how you arrange the notes when you improvise, when you want to create a solo. You're not just playing the notes in order from the first note all the way to the last note. You're actually creating something melodic. So two important things to note while doing phrasing. The first thing would be the melody. The melody of whatever you're trying to play. For example, you have a certain tune in your head, you want to play it out. Okay, and second would be the rhythm. So you are combining these two elements, your melody along with the rhythm, to create something that sounds good in the scale that you are playing. So for example, if I play the A minor scale, I have notes starting from A, right? So I'll be playing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, okay, from here. So once again, the notes are available on my Patreon page if you want to know what I'm playing. Okay, so I'm starting on the 5th fret top string, and I played it in 2 octaves. So the first octave is basically your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, from the low A to the middle A, and I will end on the high A. So this is the entire scale that I have here, A natural minor scale. So, okay, when you are creating a solo, you do not want to play exactly the same rhythm for every note or in the exact same sequence, right? You are trying to create something melodic. So, a very important exercise that I like to do or teach you guys would be to memorize the root note for, okay, for example, A minor. You want to memorize where are all the A's. Okay, where are all the A notes on the fretboard. So this will be the tonal center of whatever you're playing. You are sort of creating a melody, writing a story about A. You want it to revolve around A. So you don't just hit random notes that are... You don't hit random notes like that. You want to try to create something that sounds along the tonal center of A. This is how I would put it. Okay, so the A's, right? Firstly, memorize where are all the A's. So on the top string, this is my first A. I have it here as well. This is the next octave. So octave means I go through the whole series of the scale and I land on the next A. So low A, middle A, high A. So if you actually have the time, right, you don't just memorize it along these 3 frets. You want to try to play every single A on the entire fretboard. So for example, I have A here, open string A, 12th fret A, so you try to go to every single A that you know are, that are, you know, on the fretboard. So yeah, once you are able to memorize that, it would also be good to memorize the chord tones of A minor. So what are the notes in your A minor chord? You have A, C, and E. The first, flat third, and the fifth, perfect fifth. So A, C, and E are the notes in your A minor chord. So when you play the chord tones of A minor, you will be playing A, C, E, right? So on the top string I have A, C, E, followed by A, C, E, and the last A. So what we call here is an arpeggio, which is basically broken. We call it the broken chord. Okay, so you are playing, instead of playing through A, C, and E at the same time like your normal A minor chord, you are playing the notes one at a time, right? So we are playing A, C, E, A, C, E, A. So yeah, try to memorize the notes, the root notes, memorize the notes of the chord tones, and after that it will be much easier to do phrasing than you try to do songwriting. So let's say I want to play something that sounds like it's in A minor, or let's say, okay, something that's easier to start with will be A minor pentatonic instead of A natural minor. So if you are aware of the notes of A minor pentatonic, you're basically playing this. Okay, so you know where are all the A's already, right? So yeah, my last note usually is A as well. It doesn't have to be, but it resolves because you are ending on the root note. So, and because as I mentioned, the tonal center is A for your A natural minor. So it would sound good to play it this way. And try to play around with the rhythm and the dynamics as well. So you don't like play everything according to the same rhythm, right? You try to make it sound a bit different. You can prolong certain notes, you can shorten certain notes, you can add accents. Your picking method can be different. You can add, like, accent the note. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm playing around with the dynamics along with the rhythm. You can also try to add in various techniques like slides. Yeah, and you notice that I usually end at A. So there you go. This is a very quick and simple example of phrasing in A natural minor and A pentatonic, which I just showed you. So hope you enjoyed the lesson.